need more.
Here, I'll put this in the bowl.
No, that needs to be more. I was like, grind that shit up more.
I will, of course.
Let's restart.
Okay. So, what should we talk about?
What have you been doing since you got back to Nebraska?
Since I got back to Nebraska. Well, I like to say that I'm bored all the time, but really I find shit to do all the time. Like, people always hit me up to hang out and smoke. So I usually smoke with people. Where's the top of the grinder? I usually smoke with people, or I hang out with you. I'm fucking confused. Like, did you have the top of the grinder over
I
there?
didn't have it. Pick up the notebook. The notebook. God damn it.
Dude, what the fuck? We would have heard that shit.
Please be careful.
No, it's not back there. Dude, I'm so fucking confused. Oh my god.
This is way too hard right now.
Guys.
Can you put this over there?
How did you guys witness this fucking happen?
Can you put this over there? Add that to the list. Hey,
Yeah.
there's my phone. Okay. Be careful.
You see it anyway.
Hold the phone.
Guys, comment below if you have the same problem where you lose everything as soon. I found it.
Okay, where?
It's on the windowsill. It's on a good spot. We put it in a good spot. We honestly did. Okay.
Oh, you can see some of my decorations right there.
Oh yeah,
that
we
put
created that. It started with the bare green thing, and then
Yeah,
we added all that
everything.
Shit. I did the bows and the balls. The white and like the green,
yeah.
basically,
And the silver.
and some of the silver. I did part of the silver.
And I did part of the green. Dude, look at this.
Okay. Okay, so now that we're like back in order, so yeah, like I said, I've just been chilling, smoking.
How much has really been going on?
One of my
Everything's
friends was all like, "Hey, you've been doing like less drugs since you've been in Omaha," and I was like,
Man, because
"Not
she's
really, not really
No,
though."
not really. I mean,
Because
you,
I've been fucked up
you
every single
didn't really
night
have
still.
access, but now you
I know,
can.
I have occasional access, but
Not
when I have
access.
access, I take advantage. And I do it. Or I just sit at home, and if I really want to get fucked up, I'll just drink moonshine occasionally. That shit's bomb. It tastes like rubbing alcohol. Like how I feel like if I ever tasted rubbing alcohol, I feel like that's what it would taste like.
Yeah, I bet.
And then when you drink it after drinking a soda, it's like still in your mouth, and you're just like, oh god, it's so fucking gross. It's fucking terrible. But it gets you drunk pretty fucking fast. What did I use last time? I used the light, but do you have any burnt incenses?
Where's my poker?
I don't know.
I bet it fell down there.
We'll look down there after. Alright, guys. Should we do like a Q&A? You should look up questions for like a Q&A.
Okay.
And then we'll answer questions to a Q&A.
What, sisters?
Sister or stoner Q&A. Either one of those. Oh yeah, let's do sister.
Sister tag. I don't think that's it.
It's
Oh
probably-
yeah, okay.
Okay. What's the first question?
It's like, how old are you both?
No.
Haven't we already done something like that?
No. Not like this. Okay.
So
What's
do
another
we
question?
describe each other in one word?
Describe you in one word.
Oh god, I don't know. Extrovert. That's all I
That's
can
all
think
I
of.
can think of. All I can think of is like, I don't even know. I can't think of one sec.
Take it. One word to describe me.
Librarian.
I could see that. Okay.
That's all I can think of. I don't know why.
Do people ever get you mixed up? Yes, dude.
Our
No,
parents.
I had a dance instructor that didn't even know I had a sister. She called me Sierra one time. She was like, "Hey, Sierra," and I'm like, "My name's Cheyenne." And she's like, "Oh, I'm like, how'd you know my sister?" She's like, "Oh, I didn't know you had a sister." And I was like, "Okay, that sounds good." But yeah, our parents always get us mixed up.
Dad still calls me
He
Cheyenne. You don't
still
even
calls
live
me
there.
Sierra.
What
What's
else?
it like being a sister with a YouTube guru? You're pretty much almost a YouTube star. What's it like being a sister to you? It's interesting. It's weird knowing that people know her.
Everybody says that. Like, all my friends that I hang out with are all like, it's weird that people, like...
It's just weird that, like, you can be somewhere and someone could just walk up and be like, "Hey, I've seen your videos." Like they have before.
True.
Do you ever argue?
Not really.
Not much anymore. When we were
used to.
younger, we used to argue quite a bit.
When we argue nowadays, it's kind of like not
we'd
really
get
an
over it
argument.
after,
Yeah,
like...
a minute.
Yeah.
It's kind of like whatever.
She wrote me a letter one time. Most of the time, she'd write a letter and, like, slide it under my door and apologize.
I used to feel guilty, but I
Yeah.
don't really have a guilty conscience.
No, not much. I probably fucked that out of you. I probably used that too much.
Probably. What
Fave
else?
inside joke. Do we have an inside joke? We have many.
We have a bunch, but I don't know.
You can't just think of them off the top of your head.
Let's see. I feel like it's just like incidents that have happened. That's
No.
like, oh my god,
I don't think there's anything specific, but there's a joke.
remember that. Yeah, no.
Favorite memory together then?
Favorite memory?
Again, too many.
Let's see. We gotta
Most
pick
of our
one. You have to
life we've
pick one.
spent
You gotta pick
together.
one.
I think the most time we've been apart is like a total of 2 years.
Alright, dude, let's pick one memory. You gotta pick one.
Oh god, I can't.
I'm gonna go with like.
Let's see. Okay, no. My favorite memory is when we went to the orthodontist that one time in Alaska. We had the orthodontist, and we got to skip school for like half the day. It was like 11:30 when we went home and like smoked a shit ton.
This is the first time
and
we
I
had
a
ever
fake
smoked
baby.
before we
Yeah.
gone to school.
Yeah, we hadn't really
This is
smoked
the first
before.
time I had ever gone to school
And so
high.
it was like we went to McDonald's, got food, got in the car.
Dude, no, I walked up with the baby. I walked in
I know, we had the
McDonald's and an
baby.
old couple
There
was
an old
looking at
couple.
me.
My
And I
God.
like looked at them and I was all like, oh, it's fake. And then they just like
You were
looked at
like-
me like, what the fuck? And I was just like,
I
trying to
was
like,
ordering
I don't
food.
know. I don't know why the fuck I said it, but like I said it to them and I was like, fuck. And then I walked away like, why the fuck? Like,
Oh,
why did I
that's-
say that? What the fuck is wrong with me?
And then hand me that.
And then we were like, yeah, and then we were backing out.
So then we're backing out. So we get in the car and I put it in reverse and it was the stick shift. So I put it in reverse and I start like doing the clutch thing, like letting loose on the clutch. And it's fucking not moving. And then I'm like, why isn't it moving? And then I'm like, why isn't the car on? And then I like look around, I'm like, where are my keys at? Oh fuck. And then Sierra like moves a little bit and I saw my keys. So Sierra had been sitting on my keys while we're sitting here like, why isn't the car moving? What's happening?
I remember
And
that
we're
was
just
so
like,
funny.
I don't know why, we just laughed so fucking hard. And then we went to
Dude,
school
for-
like stoned as fuck. And I like sat in class and just chilled.
For real, that shit was funny.
Cause we got there at like right after lunch.
Mm-hmm. That shit
Yeah.
was so funny.
I think
Yeah,
that was,
we
like,
literally
my
got there
favorite.
right after lunch because I
Right
walked
after
in and I
lunch, 'cause
walked up to
and
Adam.
was like, hey.
I walked up to Adam and he was talking and I was like, dude, your voice sounds so weird. And he's like, it's because you're
I
high
didn't
as
talk
fuck.
to anyone at Chugiak.
And he
really.
was just like, you look high as fuck. And I was like,
I
I'm
just
high
put my
as
headphones in, sat in my chair, and put my hoodie up and fell asleep because it was during what's her face, that curly crazy hair.
Miss Doll.
Oh, Miss Doll.
I fucking hated her.
I sat in the back
dude.
and I just like,
She was so weird.
and she's so blind anyway, she can't see.
She'd
so,
be like looking over her glasses like,
one girl in my
who's
class
reading
though.
next? And I was like, fuck.
One girl in my class though, she
I
was
hate
my
her.
friend. She sat next to me and she was like, hey. And I was like, hey. And she's like, how's your morning? I'm like, good. I went to the orthodontist. And she's like, oh yeah, did they give you some laughing gas? And I was like, no. I didn't know what to say. I was like, no.
Okay, what's another question on there? Okay, let's see. Full sisters, half sisters, step sisters. Full sisters. We're full blood related.
Full-blooded.
Yeow. Okay.
Guess each other's favorite singer. God damn.
I don't even know my favorite singer.
I don't even know my favorite singer.
Okay, so let's skip
that one. Who takes longer to get ready? Probably me. I don't know. You take your time.
Yeah, I take my time nowadays. I probably take like a good hour.
If your house was burning down and your entire family was sure to be okay, what would you save and why?
The weed.
Probably the weed.
The weed or the money?
The money. Probably my books. Oh, my box. With all my shit in it. I need to put that in the safety box. I have a fireproof box, so all my important shit's in that box. So if there was a fire,
It's fine.
it's fine. Comedy, horror, or chick flick? Horror.
TV show.
TV show?
I'd rather watch a TV show. Like Catfish.
What's something weird that what's something weird the other eats? You eat, oh god,
A lot.
There's so range.
There's so
Popcorn and SpaghettiOs, popcorn and powdered sugar and water. Like she mixes that and makes a paste and dips the popcorn. It's not good. It's not like sweet at all.
It's good? Yes, it's super sweet. What are you talking about?
What else? You make some weird things.
Beans and ramen noodles.
Yeah, beans and ramen. That's dad though.
Yeah, that's so good.
You make some weird
I
shit.
make a lot.
I'm plain. I don't do any weird shit.
No, she'll literally ramen noodles, plain ramen noodles, or she'll have spaghetti, or she'll have TV dinners, or just snacks like chips or fruit snacks. She's basic. I will make anything because I'm you know what? I want this and this. I'm gonna combine it. Yeah.
What's something that annoys you about the other? What annoys you about me, and what annoys?
I wish you
Me
liked
about
people more.
You wish I liked people
Because
more?
then we could go out and
Yeah.
at prom. I was hey, let's
yeah.
dance, bitch. And she was like,
I'm not
no,
a really social
I don't like dancing.
person.
I don't want to be in here. Let's go. I'm leaving. And I was like, come on, Cheyenne.
I actually did pretty good that night, though.
Yeah. But yeah.
Who keeps a cleaner room?
Me.
That's debatable.
Look at my room.
Your room is a basement that
So-
you don't have anything of yours in. How's
Yeah,
your
but I have
room-
so
how's
many
your room
clothes,
back
dude.
home?
That thing gets dirty every night, and I
know.
clean it every
Mine's
single
just dirty with
morning.
clothes, though.
See, mine gets like this every night, and then I clean it every morning because it just irritates me. And I'm
Alright,
I
what
can't.
do you and your siblings do for fun?
Smoke weed.
Smoke weed. I don't know. We go do stuff. We go roller skating.
I want to go
sometimes.
roller skating. I haven't been.
We go
yet
to the
since I've been
movies
big.
a lot.
Yeah, we go to the movies.
We're big
all the
movie
time.
goers.
I always fall asleep. but,
Most
you know.
memorable argument.
Oh, the one that I slammed you into the wall, and you're like,
Which one was that?
I slammed you into your head into
Really?
the wall in front of the stairs.
The one I remember is you running at me and me putting my foot up and you running face first into my foot. And I gave you
Dude, the most
not a
memorable
black eye,
thing though
but
is
it was-
whenever I asked you to push me down the stairs in the basket, and you,
and I told her
and
not
I was like,
to.
"Come on, Cheyenne, push me! Come on, push me!" And then
And our parents are in the basement, so when you're on those stairs and you go down them, you can hear everything in the basement. It's terrible. So she goes down, hits two steps down, flips, and then smashes into the wall.
Hit my
It was
head on the
5
wall.
steps. It wasn't that far.
I hit my head on the wall so hard.
Hit it on the wall really hard. Cried so hard she couldn't explain that it was all her idea until 3 hours later.
Yeah.
Who's the most
Punishing.
talented? She's
Probably
book
me.
smart. And
No,
then
I'm
she
probably
can
good at sports.
skateboard and stuff. So she's probably technically the most talented.
But Cheyenne can do hair.
But I can do hair and I can read books.
I hate
I can
reading.
do makeup and I can do nails.
Yeah, I'm not really good at that shit.
But you're like an artist and sportsy.
Yeah.
So I don't know. We don't really like to pick who's talented and who's not.
We're both pretty talented.
We're both pretty talented. What's your favorite makeup brand? Oh God, too many.
I don't even know makeup brands.
I know too many. I just use everything.
I don't know. Yeah.
But I like to use like MAC. I know Elf is really expensive, or no, not really expensive, really cheap. And
yeah, dude, they have a
I'm
cheap
gonna
thing
go
going
buy.
on at
A lot of my coworkers have been telling me to buy their like anti-acne foundation stuff.
Here's
So
your
I need to
bowl.
get that because I have breakouts easy.
Dude, my face is breaking the fuck
Here,
out
read
right
like.
now. Okay.
Oh, read 22.
Nicknames you have for each other. Oh, this depends at the point in our lives. I'm fucked up right now. I don't even know. Shy.
It probably started with like
Jabba.
Sierra and Shy Shy.
Yeah. Or Jabba.
And then Jabba. Yeah. And then moved up to like probably just the same. Did you never called me Cherry?
Wait. No, I never called you
No.
that.
No, probably just Jabba and Shy Shy. Those are like
Cheyenne.
Cheyenne. Yeah, she would call me that all the time too when she was
I don't know if that was a nickname, but that was on accident. Okay, what's the next question?
Are you close?
Last thing you...
last
yeah,
thing you
we're
talked-
close.
Yeah, we're close. Last thing you talked about? Us being close.
You're right. Other thing that you can...
One thing you can do better than you said. We already did that one.
Wait, one thing I can do better than you?
Yeah, sports, art,
Yeah,
and
sure.
books, like school.
What's
Mine
the
is
one
hair.
thing... What is the one dish you want Mom to make when you feel down?
Mom wasn't ever really the cook.
Mom didn't cook.
Mom didn't really cook.
That's so funny.
Dad
She really
cooked.
didn't.
But I mean,
bean
I guess
soup.
Mom made pretty good like
I
chicken
like
noodle
bean
soup and
soup.
stuff. I'm a chicken noodle soup person. Dad's lasagna is really good though. What's a weird habit of yours? Everything was always about her. That was her weird habit. Whenever we were in trouble and we'd both be yelled at, she'd be crying, "Why is it always about me?" And then they'd be like, "Sierra, it's not. We're yelling at Cheyenne too. She's right next to you crying too." And she's like, "But it's always about me." And they're like, "No." So it was always just about her.
Dude, then they bought me slippers that said, "It's all about
It's
me."
and then a pillow.
And a pillow.
And then, I used to suck my fingers.
Yeah.
Until like I was 12.
Which
Both. But then I narrowed it down to these ones. I just suck on them.
I forgot about that.
Yeah. I sucked on them till like middle
That's
school.
crazy.
Until some kid in middle school commented on it and I stopped. My sibling is... I don't know, complete that sentence. My sibling is...
Quiet.
Loud.
We're just such opposites, aren't we?
Who has the best hair?
I would say me.
I like yours though.
It's
Mine's
long
in
and
between right now. Mine's kind of not really. It has blue coming out.
Dude, I just
and
realized
cut
today
and
how
sturdy.
dark it was.
I'm telling you, it's really dark. And I think we should darken it and add some highlights. Anyways, best sense of style. I don't know. I would say her. I like her sense of style better.
Thank you.
Just because mine consists mostly of black. Which I am okay with. I'm fine with that.
Mine
For my
consists
job,
a
though, I
lot
have
of
to.
green, I feel like.
Biggest appetite, definitely her.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Definitely
recently
her.
Me.
Always been
I've
her.
been picking out recently.
What's the age gap?
3 years.
2.5,
2.5, yeah.
3, pretty much. If you were born first, what was your reaction to your new siblings? If she was born first, I wouldn't be alive.
Yeah, that's what my
They
parents
have
said.
told us that multiple times, so let's not think
I
about
was
that
a
one.
little bitch. Glad shit
Funniest
hasn't
memory?
changed. Funniest memory?
Funniest memory? Again,
Funny,
there's
the
too
time that
many.
we were running down the mountain and everybody was following me,
Oh
and
my
you
God,
slipped on a rock.
You slipped
And-
first, and you fell first, and she fell stomach first and slid down the mountain,
And then Cheyenne
I was
slipped
laughing.
on a rock and
I
peed her
slipped.
pants, and she was laughing, and I just like was on my stomach like, oh my fucking god! Wow. And then everybody
And we're
was
leading
following
these
me.
people down a mountain, like off the trip. We don't know where the fuck we're going.
I don't know why everybody followed me, dude. I was just running around.
They were
like...
a bunch of Koreans, so I think they were just following. Like,
Oh my god, that shit
they
was
were
so
they were
funny.
like, Mom was
Kill
like,
me.
oh no, I don't know. Read another one. I peed though because I hit a rock really hard, like, like right up there, girls. Girls, you know. Girls know, guys, you don't. But that shit hurt.
Alright. Let's see, what's next? Can you remember your siblings' greatest achievement? I would say that time you got that dance trophy. Or hair school.
Don't be a bitch and try to make me laugh while taking a hit. I know what you were trying to do there.
No, seriously, like, you would learn that whole dance, and you did it pretty good.
That jazz dance?
Yeah.
Dude, whenever I hear that song, I'm still like... Really?
Or hair school. Probably hair school. Hair
would say
school is your
hair
biggest
school.
achievement.
Yours would be graduating high school
Yeah, that's all I've done with my life.
so far.
Okay, what's next?
What did you fight most about as children? Probably me being
Bitch.
lazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude.
I like to just
would
watch
literally
TV
always
and
walk in and
read.
be like, Shane, will you come play outside with me? She'd be like, no, I don't want to. And I'm like, please, come on, just like one time. And she'd be like, no.
And then she'd be like, you're a cow. You're a fat cow. You're lazy. And I'm like, you're annoying. Nobody wanted you. And she's like, shut up. I'm gonna go outside. I'm exercising. I'm gonna be skinny. And you're a cow. And I was like,
Oh my god,
Fuck
it's
you.
so fucking funny.
you're fucking serious.
Dude, she brings it up all the time nowadays, and I'm like, what the fuck do you want me to say? Like,
Dude, I found a video on, I think it was on Facebook or
It's so
something, of me
funny.
dragging you out of the living room. And you were grabbing onto the chair. Oh, God.
what's so
Are you
funny?
closer now or when you were younger? Now.
Definitely now. She was
Yeah.
a bitch when she was younger, dude. I always try to
She
hang out
called
with
me
her.
a cow. Who would want to hang out with
Because
someone
she
calling
never
me a
wanted to
cow?
hang out with me. No, she
I
didn't want to hang
she
out with
had
me before
so
I
much
called her a cow.
energy though, guys. Like I'm still like a very calm person. I don't like to run around a lot. So, and she played soccer and football and baseball and skateboarded. Fucking crazy. She was pretty much like a brother.
Whoops. What's the next question?
Would you say that you're competitive towards each other? No, but we like to like what she did recently is like when she's in trouble, she throws me under the bus by kind of bringing up my flaws. So she's like, when she's not doing anything, she's like, well, Cheyenne's not working either right now. And they're like, well, we've talked to her about that already. You don't need to bring that up. And she's like, well, I don't know why you're coming after me when she's not doing anything either.
Dude,
So
literally.
it's like that, and I'll do the same if they're bitching at me. I'm like, well, look at Sierra. She's the one doing drugs and freaking out right now and getting cunt tattooed on her hand. Like, what the fuck you looking at me for? Yeah,
Honestly.
but we don't compete. There's
No.
nothing to compete. We're complete
We're
opposites.
both fuck ups.
We are. Hey, I'm doing good.
I'm doing terrible.
I'm doing okay. What are you both good at?
I'm good at
Smoking?
art.
What? No, I think what it means is like together.
Oh.
I don't know. We have fun. I think.
Mhm. Yeah, we have
We don't.
fun.
I don't. There's nothing that we do together that we're good at. Riding bikes.
We don't ride bikes.
I ride bikes. I don't have a bike.
I don't know.
Do you share a lot with each other? We kind
Yeah.
of like accidentally share. You
Mhm.
like you leave it there and you just never get it back.
Yeah.
Until
I came
You, like,
I came back here and I was
remember.
like, oh my god, here's the lotion that I fucking lost.
Have you ever stolen anything from each other? Oh, God. Did you steal stuff from me?
Probably, yeah.
I probably stole stuff from you, too. I can't remember what, though.
I stole a lot of shit from you,
I feel like I never considered anything being stolen from you
me either.
because it was considered mine, too.
Mhm.
Mom and Dad always told us that everything was, like, shared.
Yeah,
We went to each other's friends' birthdays parties together because they wanted to make sure everything was shared. Most attractive. I don't know. She's, like, skinnier, so I think, like, her. Most talented, no. Best
Most
singing
talent-
voice.
Neither.
We neither of us can sing. We have our dad singing voice.
That's a partier. Give him props.
Most humble, me. You were not humble at all.
Mm-mm.
Most talkative.
Me.
I don't know. We're both pretty talkative.
But everybody's always like, to me.
Around strangers, I'm not talkative.
I'm talkative.
With Sierra and my friends, I'm really talkative.
Which sibling reads more?
Me. What's your favorite drink? Oh, it's the, you should have said it earlier. It starts with a B.
B.
No, H.
H.
You said...
I drink Diet Coke. Oh, wait. Are you talking about alcoholic?
Yeah.
Burnett's.
Burnett's. CB.
I like Burnett's.
Your favorite drink, though, is, yeah, Diet Coke. What's
I
mine?
forgot that I'm drunk.
What's my favorite
And
drink?
I'm high as fuck right now. I'm fucked.
What's my favorite drink? I don't have an alcoholic favorite, so just, like, what's my favorite drink?
Let's see. I'm gonna have to go with...
What is littered
Fireball?
around the Fireball? Fuck no. I don't
No?
like alcohol. I don't have any favorite alcohol.
Well, you have to pick one.
Vodka. Any mixed vodka drink.
Yes. Can you take shots? Just like...
Yeah, I can take shots.
I
Dude,
can
I
go like
did it in
this.
front of Dad one
I
time.
go like...
Dad was
Dude.
like... I told Dad about the Patron thing with Mom and how she called me out on it because I was with him when she called me and she was like, "Hey, by the way, what happened to all my Patron?" And I was like, "Oh." And Dad like looked at me and I was like, "Me and Casey had some fun with that." And she was like, "Are you serious?" And I was like, "Sorry. Not really." And then Dad was like, "So what happened?" And I was like, "Oh, I drank all her Patron." He's like, "Oh, so you drink now?" And I'm like, "Yeah."
Hell yeah, motherfucker.
Of course I do, Dad. And he's like, "Oh, sure." And I like just grabbed the vodka and just took like a few gulps and just put it down and was like, "I'm good." Like it burned, but not really. Not like bad.
Dude, no. Drinking is like easy as fuck. Like literally, today I was straightening my hair. Right?
it's
and
just
I was,
I
like, take a
vomited way
shot.
too many times.
I know, but you gotta like... And I didn't
I'm
eat
okay
all
with
this, so-
vomiting too. I am
I
okay
know.
with it, but it's the next morning I hate. I hate the feelings the next
Oh,
morning.
I hate the hangover.
And I
I've
don't
only
get,
had a
like,
hangover like
hungover.
3 times, but
I
it was
just get
terrible.
like I'm just so sluggish.
Dude, one hangover, we had to drive down the mountain. I was just sitting there on the car like, oh my god.
Is that when you hit
I
the
wanna
deer?
die. No, I wasn't driving that time.
What else?
The time we hit the deer, I was driving. Okay, let's see. What is one personality trait that your sibling has that you wish you had?
I wish I was athletic as you.
Really?
I really wish I was like as energetic and stuff, but I'm not. What about you? What do you wish that you had?
I wish I could like hold my shit like you could.
Hold your shit.
Yeah.
How do I hold my shit?
People talk shit and you'll just be like, and I'm like,
Oh, I just cry at night when no one can see.
oh my god, that's so depressing, dude.
Well,
No, I don't want that trait. I don't want that trait anymore. I wish I could like save money kind of good like you.
no, I just watch a movie and I just cry about the movie.
And
and
cry
just
out your problems.
Cry out my problems through the movie or
That's
through a book
fucking
or
funny.
something. Well, I mean, people always tell me shit though. They've told me shit my whole life. Is your sibling currently seeing anyone?
No.
I don't think so. You bounce around.
No, I'm not saying it.
You've got
I do
friends.
not bounce around. What the fuck does that mean, bitch? Don't bounce around. She's lying. Okay, what's the next question?
God, these are, I don't like how not personal, but how, like, picky. I don't want to be like, I want your eyes. Like, that's the physical trait I want. Oh, which one of you is a daddy's girl? Probably, I don't know, we were actually both kind of daddy's girls. Yeah, our mom was like, we love our mom, but...
I love you, Mom.
Yeah, you probably watch this now. She's probably disappointed in us. God damn. I hope not.
Stop. Stop, I need to hit this. You make me laugh.
What did I say?
Everything, dude.
Whatever. Most mature sibling? Probably me. Most athletic? Probably the toughest, I would say. She's probably tougher than me.
Definitely.
Money conscious? I don't know. At the moment, probably me. Her. I've always actually kind of... Well, no, when we were younger, she was really money conscious. But ever since she hit, like, 16, she kind of has been a fuck up.
True. It's kind of been a fuck up. That's funny.
Which sibling would you call if you needed to be bailed out of jail? Well, I'm the only one she's got. So me. And we assume that she's the one in jail because she will be the one in jail. Not me. Oh shit, unfortunately.
Probably.
Okay. What's the dumbest decision your sibling has ever made?
She can't.
Let's see. Can I bring up Alaska?
Yeah.
Probably sleeping with someone then when their mom was working down the street. Or when their mom was crazy in general.
How was I
wanna
supposed to
fuck
know?
with that.
What's the dumbest decision you ever made? Probably, like, getting used for your car.
Probably. Okay, we're like...
I know, like, you falling down.
Can you just... I'm like, I'm dealing with this right now, Sarah.
Dude, hold the blanket back up. Fuck. So that.
Okay. Oh god, okay. Whatever.
Okay.
Who's most likely to work a normal 9-to-5 job in an office? Well, considering that I work a 9-to-5 job right now.
I don't even work a job.
I have a 9-to-5
I
job.
hate
You know that
myself.
just hit me a few days ago too when I was looking at my schedule and I was like, oh, I work 9-to-5 this week. And I was like, oh my god, I have a 9-to-5 job.
I want a 9-to-5 job.
It's fun, actually. I enjoy it.
I want one, but
What's the smartest decision you've ever made?
moving to Colorado.
She's
She's gonna totally disagree with that, but
joining junior ROTC.
ew.
That was probably the last smartest decision you made. I'm sorry, not even your car decisions were good, or your choice in lovers. I'm like...
I'm a fuck up. I can't
Which
make
one of
any...
you would get married first?
I'm
Probably
not getting
her,
married.
honestly.
I am not getting...
I feel like you're gonna like call me and be like, Cheyenne,
I'm not getting
I
married.
got married this weekend.
Fuck no.
Who's most likely to knock up a girl or get knocked up?
I have birth control.
I'm like a virgin, okay, so...
You're a fucking liar. You're a liar, dude.
I'm like a
Whatever.
born again virgin. It's been too long.
You kill me, dude.
Okay. If you had
Just
children, which
forget
one of your
so
siblings would you trust to look after them? I would not trust her to look after my children. She's
No.
probably gonna have to wear like long sleeves and gloves around my children.
Why?
Just with at the rate that you're going. Like, and then what was on your palm, that's not gonna be around my kids.
Hey, kids. Dude, that would be so fucking funny.
What's the one thing that's changed about your sibling as they've grown older? What's changed about you since you've gotten older? Nothing, dude. You're still as stubborn and fucking obnoxious and attitude filled. Dude, no, she's always been this way. She's had a problem with all kinds of authority. All the time.
Mm-hmm.
So it's ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. Okay, so what has changed?
What's changed?
Your vocabulary? You
Uh-huh.
curse a lot more?
You're right. I do. Yeah.
That's about it. And you smoke.
I smoke a lot.
What is the one thing your sibling probably doesn't know about you? Hey, that's the one thing I don't know about
How lit my life was.
you. I can guess that.
No, I feel like that's really what you don't know about me.
No, I saw your Snapchats. I know.
Okay, well, I don't know.
I'm not a lit person, though.
I know, but it was so fun.
I'm a candle lit person.
You're like a candle lit. And Netflix, and I'm like
Netflix.
a lit ass with the fucking DJ.
What's the one thing your sibling doesn't know you got away with as a child? What'd you get away with that I got, like, in trouble for?
Oh. You kind of got away with the fucking table that I broke.
You got away with a lot of things.
But
You
I
just
didn't-
cried and blamed it on me and said I, like, hit you. And then Mom
True.
would be like, Cheyenne, you have to be more careful. And I'd be like, she's the aggressive one, right?
Can I
She's
have a
the
brownie?
attacker. No, I only have 4 left.
Can I have one?
No, you can have some Nutella.
I want a brownie.
I fucking hate you. You eat all my food.
I only had one brownie.
We share one.
Okay.
Go get it and split it in half.
Okay. Alright, guys, we're gonna go. Peace out.